Welcome. I will explain my makeup in a minute. Let's get right into it. I love marketing and branding and the art and science behind them. Thus, I love logos. I've been playing this game, Logo Quiz, for about 10 years now. Yeah, so you can imagine my fascination. In today's video, we are talking about a brand that was proposed to me by my dearest friend, love you, Starbucks. You see it on the title, of course, that's why my makeup up here is green, but I have to put more so that it can look presentable on camera. I went all the way to Rotterdam today just for this video, just to pick this and have it on this video. So please like and subscribe. For my dedication, a little backstory on this business giant that is Starbucks. The first store opened on March 30th, 1971 in Seattle. I so want to go there. But they were selling whole bean coffee, teas, and spices. Its founders are, I will take a look at my notes because I cannot remember names. Gerald Baldwin, a former English teacher. Okay. Gordon Bowker, a writer. And Zay Seal, a history teacher. Three 20-something-year-olds that were passionate about great coffee and wanted Seattle to have a store with Arabica. If you cannot find it, you just make it yourself. Good for them, almost good for them. You will see why I'm saying that. You will see why. They were thinking about a name and pinpoint what that name was. Came across this region named Starbucks, which eventually led them back to their first way of thinking from Moby-Dick, that they found that the name of the first mate on the Picard was Starbuck. So that's how the brand is born. From Moby-Dick to one of the most expensive names in the world. The man that made Starbucks the brand and the company that it is today is named Howard Schulge, this guy. He was the director of operations and marketing, and he was the first person to suggest to make the coffee. But the founders were like, nah, we just want to sell things. So he left the company, good for him. And then the founders came up to him and said, we are ready to sell the name, everything that there is in the store, and all of our stores, which were in 6 locations in Seattle. And he was like, okay, give me 2-3 months to acquire the money and I will get it. So he bought Starbucks for $3.8 million. He retired in 2018 with a net worth of over $4.4 billion. We can both agree that he made the right choice. But the founders, not so much. Enough about the history, enough about the backstory, great, okay. Let's talk about the logo. The original logo, here, was designed by Terry Heckler in 1971. They chose to depict a naked siren, the mythical creature, surrounded by the name. Brown palettes are thought to stimulate appetite, and they are often associated with nature, nurture, and stability. Okay, but I think that they did it for the beans, the coffee beans, but its name spun around the logo, encasing the provocative details of the graphic that was the naked siren. Sex always sells, they say, and it's true. In 1987, it's the first time that the logo is changing. It's when Schultz acquired Starbucks. Terry, the logo designer, wanted to keep the siren because it was a personification of an enticing character meant to lure people into Starbucks because of their love of coffee. The metaphor is there, it's clear, it's great. The first green that they used for the logo was Kelly green. I didn't know that you can put a name in front of a color and then make it another color. They used that Kelly green to enhance fresh start, growth, and prosperity. We are getting a little bit of color psychology. As you can see, the word mark, we talked about the word mark in the previous video, was now shortened to Starbucks coffee, and its typeface became bolder and the letters became larger. And they added the 2 stars to connect the logo together. Starbucks stars. You get the point, it's not that difficult. But then, on 1992, this is the most recognizable Starbucks logo ever. They still use it as a second logo, most of the times. As you can see, the image of the sirens was enlarged and only the ends of the tails were visible. They cropped the image just for the sake of being more modest. The typeface was a little bit changed, making the words more modernized, let's say, more bold. The outer black strip became green to purely inspire and nurture the human spirit. So as we can see, they tried to just lessen the black, but I don't know why they tried that. In 2008, you cannot find it in their website, they tried to make a new logo, doing it all in black. Again, to just reimagine the first logo, just to appeal to the hipsters and the people that like vintage stuff. Everybody that saw that change was like, nah. And you cannot do such a change to a very known established logo that fast. If you want to go back to black, go, but do it gradually, not like boom. It doesn't make any sense. And by now the Starbucks logo was in almost in every movie, series, everything, so everybody knew and loved the green logo. So they quickly retracted the logo and said sorry. They wanted to change the logo just to make it more modern. Again, you have to get with the times. In 2011, they hired the best agency to do that, and they came up with this logo. Simplified the logo by a lot. The word mark disappeared, as you can see. The lines outside the circle disappear as well. And they ran tests through a specific group of customers and of course other designers, which emblem they wanted to represent the company. Almost everybody picked this design that we all know. They enhanced the colors. It's not the same green as it was before, and due to the lack of black and just having the white figure on top of the more vibrant green just gave the brand a little bit of, I don't know, freshness again. Because the sirens was enlarged, they had to make the details more beautiful, let's say. So they changed the eyes, the nose, the mouth. But what they did, which I cannot understand in this logo, having this logo in front of me. They say that they have an asymmetrical position with a slight right shading to minimize the masking effect. They wanted to make the logo more realistic. But I cannot understand where is the slight shading. I think I'm seeing something, but I don't know if it is the cap because it's transparent or if it's actual shading. And how did people notice that? I was thinking when I was reading all about it, why the circular logo? Why do you put everything in a circle and not change the circle? And I found my answer to that. Natural shapes, especially the circle, feel infinite with no clear beginning or end. This adds a strong element of freedom. Kudos to the first designers that thought of that. Their chosen color palettes are more natural. They say that they did that to tie the company's goals for connecting people with overall health. I don't know about that. In my head, it's a total different story. When I went to grab this today, I didn't eat breakfast because I knew how many calories are in this drink. They kept the consistency of the logo so that people can trust and connect with them. If you're in a new place, you immediately know if there is Starbucks here, I'm good to go. This thought process can be provoked by the brand image and mostly by the logo. We can all agree that it was a successful logo and it still is one of the most recognizable logos anywhere in the world. Just wow. That was it for today's video. Let me know in the comments down below if you want me to cover any other company that want to know more about their logos. As you can see, the first suggestion that I had, I made a video about it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you feel more knowledgeable about random stuff. If you want to know more about anything else, just click here. I got you. Bye!